time for Hot Pockets. These will not all be eaten in one sitting because that would be torture. And also in these times, we need to conserve our food. So these will be some meals for a while. Also, it might be fun to watch me slowly spiral into madness as I sit in isolation consuming nothing but Hot Pockets. I have not had Hot Pockets in many years. Here we're going to start out with two flavors. This is premium pepperoni pizza with reduced fat mozzarella cheese in a crispy crust. The other pocket we'll be consuming is the hickory ham and cheddar with reduced fat cheddar cheese and sauce in a croissant crust. Both of these I remember having as a youth, especially these ones. I used to have these all the time. Let's see how they hold up now. Look at all those grease stains on there. It just looks like a fucking rotting pizza box. Oh my god, this is gonna burn so bad. All right, let's try. So dry. Oh my god. What I can taste is pretty much salty pepperoni mush. There's like barely any sauce. It's like congealed pepperoni and cheese. This needs some kind of like tomato sauce to add some moisture to this fucking desert chunk. Just tastes like heartburn. The crust is okay. I don't like a slightly stale piece of pizza. Okay, that bite had a little more sauce in it. That's what this needs. Because the parts that don't have sauce, whew, it just tastes like salty death. With that said, not bad. It tastes like a shitty pizza, but sometimes you're in the mood for a shitty pizza. I don't remember what other flavors I bought. I just kind of grabbed as many as I could find. But I wonder if if I have another pizza version without pepperoni, that might be better. Because if it's just cheese and tomato sauce in a crust, it's not bad. Overall, after that first desert bite, it's not bad. See, there's a little bit of sauce there. Tolerable. I would say it's as good as eating a shitty pizza, which when you're ordering or getting a Hot Pocket, that's what you're expecting anyway. So, decent. Yeah, upon finishing it, pepperoni, absolutely unnecessary. It's not bad. I get why they wanted to put it in there, but it's so salty and dry, and the crust is already dry. It doesn't help. All right, it's time for the hickory ham and cheddar. Now this one oozed cheese all over the plate. Oh god, and it's all over the fucking back of the sleeve. Come on. All right. So, first off, croissant crust, fucking bullshit. This is like the same thing as the other one, slightly less chewy. It's not flaky in any way, but it's immediately more satisfying because it's got this gooey cheese inside. Gooey cheese and ham. The ham's not super salty, so it like complements it. Pretty good, actually. It's got a soft crust. Here comes the heartburn. Gooey cheese and ham. You can't really go wrong with that. So this is like I'm gonna be on the pretty good. Better than a not bad. If there's been like some scrambled eggs in here or something, this would be fucking legit. Now, since I'll be doing these over like the next several days, to help myself remember my feelings on the Hot Pockets for a ranking, I will be doing scores for the first time. And so I'm gonna give these hickory ham and cheddar a 7 out of 10. And I'm gonna give these pepperoni pizza shitters, let's say 6.5 out of 10. So far, nothing truly offensive. The worst thing so far is the pizza one tasting like shitty pizza, but I also kind of like shitty pizza. Anyway, we'll see what tomorrow has in store. It's a new day. That means new pockets. Here we have the Italian style meatballs and mozzarella with reduced fat mozzarella cheese and sauce and a seasoned garlic buttery crust, as well as the white meat chicken, broccoli, and cheddar cheese with sauce. Oh, sauce, that's good. In a crispy, buttery crust. Sounds promising. Oh, fuck. So first off, we have the meatballs and the mozzarella with a little bit of ooze on the side. I will say, when this came out of the microwave, my wife gave this expression, because it smells very pungent. Smells very garlic and like stinky cheese. Not sure how that's gonna translate to the actual pocket itself, but let's try. Why is that crust so hard? Oh, that's not good. It's like fucking hard plaster. Like a lot of these seem like they're trying to impress you. Like, look at the thick crust. And the crust is not what you want in a Hot Pocket. It's the filling. Which, take a look inside. I can barely taste it because it's surrounded by this fucking hard, fucking tasteless plaster of a crust. All I taste so far is like a faint, garlicky tomato paste underneath this gigantic sandwich of bland, tough crust. Alright, that bite had meatball in it. The meatball's not bad. It's like actually kind of nice to taste something other than plaster. I will say for every Hot Pocket, the ends are the worst part because they're just the bad crust. Like once you get to this middle part, you get a couple bites of actually decent tasting food. And like I can't bite this part because then if I bite, it's gonna ooze all the filling out. So it's just a solid wall of nasty crust I'm gonna have to eat at the end. But I mean, once you get to this part, it's pretty good. Just, I wish the outside parts weren't so fucking shitty. What's unfortunate about this is the filling is actually pretty decent. It's just like a decent tomato sauce and meatballs. But the crust is so fucking bad. I would not get these again. I'm gonna say, because of the filling, 4.8 out of 10. Man, that crust sucks ass. Hopefully the white chicken, broccoli, and cheddar will be better. Some of the cheese did ooze onto the plate. But God, I hope this crust is not nearly as bad. There hasn't been a single one so far where I've liked the crust. They're all, I mean, I get it. I guess you gotta keep all the filling inside. But God, they're just so... This one's a little bit better. It's a little crispier, a little flakier, if you can call it that. Once you get further down, it starts to taste like just a classic broccoli cheddar soup. Like something you get from Panera Bread or like Campbell's can. Fuck, burned my fucking lip. Overall, the filling's not bad. It's a little bland, but it's got like a nice broccoli cheddar soup kind of flavor. You can, with a little meatiness there. The crust is not great, but it's still better than the other fucking meatball disaster. I would eat this again, but I wouldn't get excited about it. Not that I get excited about any Hot Pocket, but especially this. I think this is just going to be a nice, just 6 out of 10. It's not bad. Would eat again. Just a little bland. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do this again for dinner. Oh boy. We'll see. I did not end up eating them for dinner because they were so bad yesterday. I was like, I cannot do this twice in one day. But it is a new day. Oh boy, and here we got 4-cheese pizza. With Parmesan, cheddar, and reduced fat, provolone, and mozzarella cheeses in a garlic buttery crust, which that crust was so bad yesterday. I'm really looking forward to this one. And then here's an interesting one. It's a new flavor, apparently. Drive-through menu style, sliced beef and cheddar. Cheese with savory sauce in a sesame seed bun crust. Hopefully this one will be better than the absolutely shitty garlic one. But you know, you never know. Here we got our pizza one. I was saying in an earlier one that hopefully the lack of pepperoni might make this slightly better. I have no idea though. Okay, so this crust isn't nearly as hard, but so doughy and overpowering. The first 2 bites and the last 2 bites of a Hot Pocket, I just gotta get through because they're just so fucking bad. Just doughy, bland shit. Alright, once you get into this part though, it's all just tomato sauce and cheese. And it's not bad. It's fine. The dough is still way too thick, but this isn't bad. Yeah, I think having not that pepperoni, or whatever the fuck that was before, that salty meat shit, it was too dry. You gotta combat, every Hot Pocket, you gotta combat this fucking desert-ass crust of just plaster. And so, the more sauce, or the more whatever you can have in there, like to have a fucking oasis of moisture within this arid piece of shit, makes it tolerable. And this is not bad. Still a little bland because it's just tomato sauce and cheese, but I would much rather have this than that awful crust yesterday on the meatball one or whatever. That was just abysmal. Even though I think this is supposed to be the same crust, but this one turned out okay. Still smells like shit. Fuck. Still smells like shit, though. Overall, this is going to get a 6.1 out of 10. It's on the same level as the chicken broccoli cheddar one, as in it's pretty bland, but it's not bad. And actually, I like this slightly more. In fact, I'm going to say 6.2. The sauce is actually pretty good for what it is, and it manages to taste like something underneath all that dough. The dough is still bad, not nearly as bad as the meatball one. It's got a little bit of that tangy sauce that really goes a long way. A long, long way. Alright, now it's time for the sliced beef and cheddar. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Maybe like the ham and cheese one, but beefy. No. Immediately got a strip of beef in there in my mouth. I wasn't expecting extra flavor besides dough. Okay, got through the first 2 bites. Seriously though, for every one of those first 2 bites, I have to like drink water, because otherwise it's fucking inedible. Some beef in there. This isn't bad. The beef is like Steakums quality. Could use more sauce, but I mean, this already has slightly more flavor than the pizza one or the chicken one. Gotta say, this is a pretty welcome improvement. Like, the crust is actually not that thick here. Thank God. Thank God, finally, it's not 10 feet of fucking dough. And once you can, like, actually taste what's inside, it's just like some shitty beef, but it's beef. It's just beef strips and a slight cheese flavor. It's not bad. Shit, I'm pretty into this. I'm gonna say 6.8 out of 10. I don't think it's as good as the ham one, but it's up there. And definitely would eat this again over any of the other fucking dry monstrosities. Like, this has a nice, like, thin crust, which is nice, so you can taste what you're eating. The beef's not bad, and the cheese is pretty satisfying. I guess just put cheese and meat and not envelop it in a coffin of crust, and you're good. Alright, these were definitely a step up from yesterday. Feel better now. Still not gonna eat these again for dinner. I'm gonna wait another day. But hopefully the rest will taste around this level, because this is tolerable. But we'll see. It's another day. Another Hot Pocket. Well, 2 Hot Pockets, I guess. First off, these are high protein, I guess. It's the high protein 4 meat and 4 cheese pizza. God, they have a lot of fucking pizza flavors, huh? This has pepperoni, sausage, Canadian style bacon, hamburger, and cheeses. Not gonna tell you what the cheeses are. In a seasoned garlic buttery crust, which are my least favorite crusts. And then we have applewood. It's a high protein one again. Applewood bacon, cheddar cheese melt with tomatoes and pretzel bread, which I think that's a first, maybe. I don't know. They're all kind of blurring together. All right, let's try the old pizza one. This one, for the first time in the microwave, leaked out like a weird liquid, so that's promising. Okay. Oh man. Remember the pepperoni one where I was like, it was painfully dry? Again, it's the same problem, just painfully dry. There's like no sauce. It's just like dried plastic meats, miscellaneous meats in a plaster covering. Like, I feel like there's no point in having 4 meats and 4 cheeses if it's all just gonna congeal into this hard, dry mess. Now, some bites are better than others. I will admit that I welcome the sausage and hamburger, because that's a little bit moister meat. Pepperoni and Canadian bacon, though, are just a bad choice. Also, if there were 4 cheeses in this, I would have no fucking idea, because it all just blobs into one blob. I will say this is absolutely better than just the pepperoni one. I think the sausage and hamburger adds some sort of extra texture besides dry bullshit. So I'll say 6.6 out of 10. I would eat this one again. I couldn't say the same for a lot of the other ones, but this one's okay. Now, the next one seems a little more promising, but I'm worried about this pretzel bread. It could be either really okay or really horrible. I have no idea what to think. It's oozing cheese from the side, but alright. This is the best crust so far. Oh my god. It's such an improvement. It's like soft and chewy, but not like I want to break my teeth on it on the first bite. It's like those soft pretzels you get in the toaster oven, but in this case, it's not that bad. Wow. Now, I don't taste bacon yet. All I'm tasting is just cheese and dough, but this is such a welcome change from just dry, horrible, nasty bullshit. The cheese is oozy. It's got almost like a queso taste. Wow. This is actually very satisfying. It's just warm cheese and dough with some tomatoes and bacon in there. Like, if all Hot Pockets were like this, I would consider buying them again. I'll never buy them again after this. But this Applewood bacon cheddar cheese one, the pretzel bread seems to be the key. Anything with the pretzel bread is probably really good because it's soft. It's not hard and dense and flavorless. Wow. This is going to get like a 7.6 out of 10. Damn. Such a huge improvement. Like, I'm only halfway and I'm already like, this is fucking good compared to all the other logs I've had to eat so far. I wish more had been like this. This is the gold standard. Damn. Look at that. Look at that oozy cheese. That's good shit. You know what? I changed my mind. I enjoyed that so much in comparison to the other ones. 8 out of 10. Compared to those, this is fucking delicious. Just a delicious, satisfying, cheesy dough thing. God. 8 out of 10. Just sublime in terms of Hot Pockets. My God. Now, Sungwon, you might be saying, you're eating that many Hot Pockets can't be good for you. Well, don't worry, friend. It's time to be healthy with, Lean Pockets. We have white meat chicken jalapeno and cheese with reduced fat mozzarella, red peppers and sauce, and a baked pretzel bread. I liked the pretzel bread in the other one, so curious about that. And then Lean Pockets again with the fucking pizza. Pepperoni pizza with low-fat mozzarella, Parmesan and Asiago and sauce, and a baked garlic and herb seasoned crust, which I don't like usually. Let's see how this goes. I'm wondering how these are going to compare, because I don't like Hot Pockets that much. Maybe the lean version will be a better version of these. Alright, first let's try the old pepperoni. Immediately the dough is soft, maybe worryingly soft, but this is a huge improvement already. This is significantly better than the other pizza ones. It's like eating a nice soft sponge. Not soft, but like nice sponge filled with pizza sauce. The inside is mild but flavorful enough. It's got a pretty decent pizza flavor. The pepperoni isn't super dry. It's nice and there's a nice moisture to the cheese that, wow, this is pretty pleasant. I substantially prefer this over the other ones. If this is the healthier one, well, that's great too. Like a healthier, better version than those rock hard other ones. Damn. Gladly would eat this any day over most of those pizza ones. These are how all Hot Pockets should be. This texture should be what they normally are. And the fact that this is a lean pocket and is so much better wows me. This is like a 7.5 for sure. This is one of the best ones. I judge a lot of these based on the texture of the crust because usually they're inedible. This is pretty fucking satisfying. Damn. Good job, Lean Pockets. Alright, well that one was good, so let's jump into the chicken jalapeno cheese one. Hopefully this matches how good the other one was. I was very impressed with that. Alright. Again, like the one before and the pretzel one from like earlier, just a nice soft crust. Why can't they all be like this? This one almost has like a flakiness to it. I'm like kind of impressed. My balls are tickled. It's pretty good. A little mild, but it's got a nice kind of savory, almost like a spicy chicken pot pie kind of. It's got a little bit of pepper flavor, some cheese. It's not bad. It goes pretty well with the pretzel bread. It's like if you dipped a pretzel in like some mild queso. Texture-wise, this is still fucking great. It's a little mild, but this is still one of the best ones. Again, I'm very impressed. I was very skeptical about these Lean Pockets. I'm gonna say 7.4 out of 10 for these. Slightly below the pizza ones, but still really good. Overall, I'm just so pleased with these. Maybe I'm just ecstatic because these resemble real food, but wow, such an improvement. Again, these are up there with the pretzel bread ones from earlier. Damn. Huh. Good job, Lean Pockets. Alright, here is the final Hot Pocket. It's barbecue recipe beef with sweet and tangy barbecue sauce in a crispy, buttery crust. It smells good, actually. It smells like a straight up Sloppy Joe or something. I hope this has moisture. That'd be good. Could always use some moisture. Already it has opened up. As if it's like, come on, eat me. Oh god, that's hot in there. Just gotta blow in the hole. You know how it is. Flavor-wise, it's pretty good. Like, the crust isn't as terrible as other ones. It's, like, a little chewy, but not bad. Inside, you got this very sweet, but very, like, kind of tasty barbecue beef. I gotta say, though, just on sheer flavor alone, it's pretty good. I just wish the crust didn't make my teeth hurt so much with its fucking chewiness, but, I mean, I appreciate that. Unlike a lot of the other ones that are super bland, this has a nice, strong, sweet, meaty flavor. I wish there was more sauce, though. Like, a little bit, like, kind of like more moist, like more moisture would help a lot. But, damn, pretty fucking good. This is gonna get a 7.2 out of 10 from me. Like, just the sheer barbecue flavor is bombastic and memorable. And it's a nice note to end on, because so many of these have been really bad. Final thoughts on this. Guys, your crusts overall are fucking terrible. Who hurt you? I don't know who hurt you, but you guys hurt my teeth. Not that I'll be buying these ever again. I'm good for the rest of my life, I think. But the pretzel bread or the lean pockets, those are legit. But it really, having an edible crust helps when 80% of your product is crust. The worst by far was the meatball mozzarella Italian style. That was just an agonizing ordeal. They could have gone up several more points if the crusts had just not been absolute fucking terrible, stupid dog shit. Alright. That's all the Hot Pockets. See you in the next one, I guess. I'll just gnaw on this Hot Pocket here.